Hey guys, we back out here at the blue and white Mustang, getting all the radiator hoses, trying to find one that fits. Got a couple lined up, but today I'm gonna try to finally start it and let it run for a while. Opposed to like last time, I got me a makeshift gas tank right there because the gas tank on here has to be replaced. Like pretty much all the Mustangs I've had, with the exception of two of them, the gas tanks were shot, and I'll show you this one in a minute. But I'm gonna let this run for a second before I finish up. I install the transmission lines, do the fan and the belts, and finish the alternator off later. I do want to say this. This is similar to the Mustang II setup, but it's not. This is not actually the Mustang II setup, and I got the brackets for the Mustang II 302. This is the Torino setup. This is the Ford Torino setup still. Not that far off. This is alternating off of V6, and this is off of V8. They're pretty much identical. Everything's the same on these. Even how they wire up, with the exception of this has three lines coming out, where if you can see one line turns into two here, goes there, whereas this one just has those two lines, the same wiring, but it just only has the two lines, a thick one and a small one. This alternator was for this harness. That was the V6 that was in here. So the goal today is let this thing finally run. I don't got much transmission fluid in here. I want to let it run. And of course, I don't have no hoses hooked up, no coolant in the engine, so we don't want it to run too long. We just want to let it run for a little bit. So let's pour some gas in here and let's try to prime this pump up and see what we got. Let's see how it goes. The one on the farther right goes to the carb. Now I'll fix that. Oh, there's too much hose. And the other one goes to there. But you gotta get a gas tank. So, all right, let's see. Try to get this thing to run for a little while. Finally. it run too long. We don't got no water in the engine. That's been there, that's old, but we don't got much transmission fluid neither. Whatever's in here is in the bottom of the pan because I got a little leak. No oil leaks. So now I can start to button this thing up and put everything in place, get some coolant in here, get these hoses attached. It should start right up on first try. So we don't want to run too long. So all the oil and stuff that was on these headers burning off. I got vacuums open everywhere. And I got to get another hose for this vacuum advance. So no leaks on the transmission fluid, even though I got a little something in here, but not much. And let me get out here. Let me show you guys what's going on under here real quick. Let me get my headlamp, and I'll show you what's going on with the tank and stuff as well. So here's the brace for the alternator that originally came on these cars. You guys can see I'm missing that bushing. I have it somewhere. I just removed it from the other car. I gotta find it. But if you look at this bracket, it's in two parts. Look at it under here. It's two sections. The Torino is only one section. And it's similar here, but if you look right here, the Torino mounts there where the oil stick. The top of the Torino mounts right there, opposed to the hole under it. And I'll show you that too. But yeah, I got this bracket and this one from off the other white and blue one, just in case. But that one's gonna work fine for that application. I just gotta find that bushing. I got it somewhere. So here's the fuel sending unit out of the white car. And pretty much the inside of the tank looks just like this. I'm gonna show y'all the tank right now. But I want to come in and show y'all this. Lucky for me, I have another one on standby right here. This works perfect. This works perfect. Same setup. I got one on standby. Cleaned up, but it works perfect. It's reading everything. When I put the multimeter on it, it's reading. So the fuel gauge is gonna work. I don't know. I'll try to clean this one up like I did that one, and just see if I can get this thing to read something. I'm curious. I'm not just gonna throw it out. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna let this sit in some rust remover and see what happens. If I can get a reading on it still. Also, here's the transmission pan gasket that just came for the car, so I'm gonna change that out as well. But I gotta order a brand new gas tank. Let's go look at the gas tank. All right, let's get under this thing. Let me show you all how the gas tank is looking. And the progress is I'm at right now. Guys can see, looking real good under here. Real good. Draft shaft is mounted. Look at this. Let's get some light. I'm gonna look in this tank. So yeah, we gotta swap it out. Gotta swap it out, guys. I'm gonna spray some finisher on that rubber grommet or that rubber gasket right now, so it won't be such a pain when the tank comes. But let's go up and see the rest of it. So I got pretty much everything dialed in. Everything tightened up. Transmission is leaking though. So I'm gonna change those. How's our fittings doing? Since we've been running, the fittings look good. No leaks on the fittings. They look good. No leaks there. And I do got fluid in here. So that's a good sign. And I gotta get these last 2 bolts installed for the cross member. But everything else looks good. No leaks besides the transmission pan. That's all we want. Look good under here. Look really good under here. I guess I can close this video out. In the next video, this thing should be fully assembled. I'm gonna make the exhaust myself, I believe. I'm gonna take it to the exhaust shop. I'll make the exhaust for it. I'm pretty much dialed in under here. Just gonna say drive shaft is in. It's just cold, pretty cold out here today. It's cold out here. And everything else looking good. All right. Okay, that's it for this one. I'm gonna just start putting everything together. This is a great sound. We're running good. Sound strong. Sucking that gas out of there though. Sucking that gas out of there. So all good signs so far. I'll be doing power steering pump, fan, ready to hoses, and change that transmission gasket, pan gasket. That'll be the next update when I'm fully, completely done under here and get everything out the way. And all the vacuum lamps sealed off. So stay tuned for the next video. I should pretty much have this dialed in. And I can't find the oil cap. I put it somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I should pretty much have this dialed in the next video. So stay tuned for that, because I'll be popping these fenders back on, and we're gonna be going for a test drive soon with this thing. I'm excited about that. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Terrence, and I'm out.